Do you want to have visibility of calls that have come into your business which have been missed and gone through to voicemail? Creating a report showing your calls to voicemail could give you a deeper understanding of your business operations. For example, if you are getting a high number of calls to voicemail 1 hour before you open every day, you may need to review your opening times. How many sales are you potentially missing out on because calls are diverting to voicemail and not being answered? You can also identify whether those calls to voicemail were from existing customers and show excellent customer service by returning these voicemail calls. Let's get started with creating a report which will list the calls that have come in and diverted through to your voicemail portal. Inside reporting, click the Add Report icon. Using the drop-down menu, we are going to choose the Historic Call List Report. Next, we're going to give the report a name. Let's call this report Voicemail Calls. You can also save your report to a specific folder and add a note to the report should you want to. Going down to the date, time settings, choose a time frame for the report. We're going to select yesterday here. This will allow you to log in every morning and easily see the calls that have gone through to voicemail from the day before. Next, head over to the filter menu item in the top left and use the device setting to select your voicemail portal number. And doing this will ensure that only calls having passed through to voicemail will show on the report. If you want to report on calls that have diverted through to your voicemail from specific users or groups, you can do this within the Other menu item using the Devices Moved From setting. We are going to select Marketing and Sales as we are just going to report on calls that have moved to voicemail from these groups. Finally, you can customize the fields that are shown on the report by selecting fields, and we recommend adding the Time Started At field, and this allows you to see what time a call started before being transferred through to voicemail. Another useful field for the report is talk time, and a high talk time indicates that the caller has left a voice message, and if a call recording integration is set up, you will be able to listen to the voicemail message audio recording directly from within the reporting portal. We also recommend adding the telephone calling field so you can identify which of your customers have called in. And lastly, the field Device Name Moved From allows you to easily see which group or user was contacted before the call was diverted through to voicemail. Add or remove any other fields to finish customizing your reports and click the OK button to apply your changes and create the reports. You will notice here that all calls are categorized as answered, and this is because they were answered automatically by your voicemail application, even though they were missed by the intended group or user. Clicking on a call within the report allows you to see all the call's details. You can also use the previous and next buttons at the bottom of the window to cycle through the call journey, and this allows you to follow the call path before it reached your voicemail. That is your follow along tutorial to voicemail reporting. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out our other tutorial videos on the Akixi YouTube channel.